Kyle is from Atlanta, Georgia. Um, he has 2 brothers and 1 sister. He's married and he has 3 children. I've been basically advocating for Kyle all his life, but primarily the biggest battle has been within the last 18 months since this has occurred, and it's been the motherload of battles. It's been the hardest thing that we've ever had to do on so many levels. Kyle was born with biliary atresia. He had a liver transplant when he was 17, going on 18. It lasted up into October 2013, and he was retransplanted at Hahnemann Hospital in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He was about 30 days into his transplant stage, and he was doing okay.
Originally, Kyle's from Atlanta. He actually moved to the Philadelphia area for the liver transplant surgery because he felt I guess the family felt that the hospitals were better equipped for that type of procedure.
We have not determined what caused him to code, but he coded, and when he coded, the way that they handled that situation from the beginning was very bad. When he coded, we wasn't informed, and when I did get there the next day and I realized that he had coded, I was told that he had sustained a brain injury, and they said that he was brain dead.
We originally were involved in helping him to find funding to get a medical flight for Kyle to be transferred. But that wasn't the only issue, and we found it to be much more difficult than just finding a medical flight for Kyle. There were some other issues going on with the hospital that we weren't really sure what was happening.
Every step of the way of trying to transfer Kyle back to Atlanta, we met a lot of resistance. They actually literally went months on not following through on referrals to Atlanta. They put up so many roadblocks and so many barriers that it was very hard to try to get him here to Atlanta.
It seemed to me that Kyle's condition was deteriorating to the point where we're very worried about his well-being.
At one point, there was a doctor. She said, look, you just need to turn the machines off. And I said, I don't want the machines turned off yet. I want to see what can happen with Kyle. I want to give him a little bit more chance. She said, well, I don't see why.
Families want to be the ones in control of making decisions for the loved ones, and they're being told no. Strangers are now making these types of decisions where families want to provide certain treatments to see if their loved one can improve. So that's when they call us.
I learned about the Life and Hope Network through doing a lot of research. I started looking up the brain injuries because I didn't understand, exactly all that the doctors were saying. And Terry Chavo's name came up, and that's how I decided to call them.
We've been in communication with the mother for a year now, but it wasn't until recently where we actually went to visit Kyle and spoke with some of the doctors and staff members to try to find out what was going on. We got Dr. Frank McNesby involved, a local physician, to find out why we were having so much difficulty getting Kyle transferred to Atlanta Hospital. It was soon after that we got word that Kyle was going to be transferred, and transferred rather quickly within a 2-week period. So we were very happy and pleased that we were successful in getting Kyle transferred out of Philadelphia closer to his mom.
When I look into Kyle's eyes, I see so much strength. He's coded 3 times, and each time he's fought his way back. Knowing that we have the Life Hope Network to fight for us, and Kyle's fighting, and I'm fighting, everybody's fighting, I feel confident that we'll overcome whatever comes before us.
The only way we exist, the only way we survive, the only way we continue to help families is by the generosity of others. So it is vitally important that people support us financially so we can continue. Because if we're not there, these families really have nowhere to turn when they are in a position where they need to fight for their loved ones. I always feel inadequate just thanking all of our supporters out there. I thank them, my family thanks them, everybody at the Life and Hope Network thanks them for everything they do for us to allows us to fight for these families.
The first day that Bobby walked in Kyle's room, he went straight to Kyle's bed and he looked at Kyle's eye to eye and he said, you know what, we're never gonna leave you. You're not alone. That to me is the biggest just knowing that they are there, we are not alone, and we will never be alone.